Her words came out in a rush. I'm not marrying Tom. I should have told you that day ago. But you were so angry and I was angry too. It's all right. I'm just so happy you're safe. No, let me finish, David. I was angry with Aunt for making me feel all this confusion because I used to be so certain about everything, you see. Now I can't go back to my old life. It doesn't fit me anymore. But I'm not Aunt either. I don't want to be in her shadow anymore. He smoothed her hair. You made this your own adventure, Lizzie. It doesn't belong to Aunt or anyone else now. They bent and pulled the bicycle out from under the car. The front wheel was bent. A woman came over and spoke to David in Italian. She said she knew someone who can fix it. What do you think? It's your decision, Lizzie. Lizzie touched the damaged bicycle and realized just how much she wanted to complete the journey. Yes, let's get Daisy finished so I can finish this job. Let's get Daisy fixed so I can finish this. Carrying the bicycle together, they followed the woman down the street. Number chapter 12, the end of the story. Daisy blue and white paint didn't look so good after the accident, and the bell no longer worked. But after getting the new wheel, she was ready to ride again. She's a tough old girl, just like Aunt, David said. It was the last part of the journey down the Alpes Appian Mountain. Good luck. I meet you at Beer Farm. He said, kissing her goodbye. The downhill road was like a fairground ride. The wind was in Lizzie's hair, and every part of her felt alive. Little mountain lakes reflected back the summer sun. She stopped and washed off the dust from the road. In the distance, she could see the beautiful walled cities of Lucca, and at the top of the hill, surrounded by olive trees, she saw Aunt's farm for the first time. The warm shone gold in the afternoon sun, and there was flour outside the door. As she rode through the gate, the chicken ran out of the way of her bicycle. David ran over and kissed her. Welcome home. Come and rest, she said, leading her inside. Everything seemed like a dream. No more nights in the tent, no more tiredness or aching legs. No, I don't want to rest. Will you show me around? She asked. To her surprise, he shook his hand. No, it's your place now. Take your time and explore. I'll be in my cottage. Come over later and I'll show you some of the photographs I took on your trip. The house was wonderfully cool after the heat of the afternoon sun. The furniture was simple. Lizzie looked around for a sign that she was in Aunt's house, but it didn't feel like it. It felt like home. There was a smell of something good cooking, and she walked toward the kitchen. A woman was preparing food. For a moment, she thought it was Aunt, but then the woman turned. Mom? Lizzie said in surprise. Congratulations, darling, you did it. Her mother wiped her hands and hurried over to kiss her. They sat in the garden, ate under the lemon tree. Her mother explained that David asked her to come. He thought there was something we should talk about. He's very good man, Lizzie. She asked Lizzie questions about the journey and seemed genuinely interested. Then she surprised her daughter by announcing that she was going on a trip of her own. In 3 days' time, I'm leaving to visit my cousin in New Zealand, she said proudly. After clearing away the plates, her mother asked Lizzie to follow her. They climbed the hills behind the house and sat on a rock surrounded by olive trees. There was a view across the hill to the lights of Lucca. David said that this was where Aunt came and when she wanted to think. Her mother said, I wanted to speak to you here because I hope that somewhere Auntie can hear me too. It's about the letters. You don't have to do this, Mom. Lizzie saw the sadness in her mother's face and her heart ached. Yes, I do, Lizzie. It's important. Viola reached inside her pocket and took out some letters held together with string. What I did was wrong. I knew that now. I wanted you to be sensible, study hard, and get a good job so that you didn't have to worry about money the way I did. You have my love, but you didn't have much fun. I can see that now. Aunt's trying to stop you being serious all the time. You always have a good time. You always have such a good time with her. Her mother sighed and shook her head, and I suppose I was jealous. I thought you loved her more than me, you see. After our argument, Aunt came to Italy. When she wrote, I hid the letter. I know how much it hurt her, and how much it hurt you, and I have no right to do it. I was just so afraid of losing you. Her mother was looking down. Lizzie reached across and took her hands. You can't ever lose me, Mom. I know that aunts will understand too. Aunt will be so proud of you, and I'm proud of you too, Lizzie. Her mother reached into her bag and took out a bottle of white wine. This was made on Aunt's farm, she said, pouring the wine into 2 glasses. They both stood up. To you, Aunt. Lizzie raised her glass. And to adventure, wherever it may take her mother joined in. Oh, Aunt, I do hope you having adventure wherever you are. A cold wind whispered to the olive tree, turning the leaf to silver. For a second, Lizzie felt that her aunts were very near. Can I borrow Aunt's bicycle? Her mother asked, packing away the glass. Borrow, Daisy? Sure. I never seen you on a bike before, Mom. I'm not sure I can ride one, but it's not too late to learn, isn't it? Of course it's not too late. It's never too late. What did Aunt always say? Try something new every day. Her mother laughed. Oh, that it did annoy me when she said that. She looked at her daughter. So are you going to stay here? Lizzie looked up the stars in the sky above them. I believe I'm going to take some time to decide what I want to do, she said at last. If I were you, I would go back to London for your job and then come here on weekends on holiday, her mother suggested. Lizzie reached out and gently put her finger against her mother's lips. But I'm not you, Mom, and I'm not Aunt either. I have to decide in my own time what I'm going to do, and the decision will be all mine. But one thing I'm going to do is tell Mr. Cotton that I'm leaving my old job. For a moment, it looked as though Lizzie's mother had something to say about that, but instead she smiled. Whatever you decide, it's just fine. With me, Lizzie, we all need to make our own way in life. That night air smells sweet. Lizzie held out her hand to her mother, and they walked together down the hill back towards the house. Her mother went to bed. Lizzie went into the living room, where she found a letter waiting